The University of Minnesota Native American Medicine Gardens are located on the St. Paul campus. They were started in 2003, and they were part of a collaboration between 6 colleges at the university and 6 tribal colleges in Minnesota, I believe, North Dakota, and Wisconsin. This is our South Garden. We call our South Garden. This is all vegetable production. It has been. This is the youngest garden that we have. This garden we call the East Garden. 2 years ago we started transforming it into more of a perennial garden. Mainly it will be plants that are native to this area, the Midwest. This is the Medicine Wheel Garden. This is no more sacred than any of the other gardens, and this is no more sacred, the plants are no more sacred than any other plants. Medicine to me is used differently than in what you hear in Western medicine. If I sit under a tree, that's medicine. It's cooling my body, it's giving me time to relax, to sleep, it's giving me shade. The structure is a Lakota arbor. It's mainly used for shade. Whoever comes out can sit in it, can pray in it, just sit and think or listen. The mission of the gardens is to teach whomever comes out, whether it be non-native or native students, people, families, organizations that come out. We want to teach our culture, our history. Most importantly, our mission is to try to give people an understanding of sustainability and what that means, especially now. That gardening is an important part of that. One of the more important pieces to the sustainability, also coming back to our culture, coming back to our way of learning, is the medicine wheel is split up into 4 quadrants. And what we're made up of, or who we are, is the physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual piece. And the medicine wheel teaches that balance, and we try to understand what we are understanding, I guess, more importantly, is that why we've been unbalanced. So the food that we had, that we sustained ourselves on, isn't here. And that's part of the teaching of the medicine wheel, is how that has affected us and what are we doing now, and how are we doing things in a way to bring back that balance. Because having that balance is being connected to Mother Earth, being connected to our relatives all around us. When people do come out and want to understand what we're doing, what's going on, I ask, where do you come from? Where's your culture? Do you follow your culture? Because sometimes it's hard when we talk about our culture for somebody to understand the historical trauma if they don't follow their own culture. You would have to understand what it would be like if your culture was destroyed or tried to be destroyed by somebody else, and to get really an awareness of what that feels like. For me, I can't just talk about gardening and not let people know what it means for me to be standing here and not honor my relatives for what they did for me to stand here and be able to talk to you right now, and tell you about what I'm doing and what we're doing, and about our history. So when we talk about the garden, it means a whole lot more than just gardening, and that's the way it is.